welcome to Stitching Ain't Easy. About didn't get that out. Could have made that into a blooper reel, but we'll just keep going. It's like 10 o'clock at night. So anyway, welcome to Stitching Ain't Easy. My name is Ashley. Thank you so very much for joining me today. Okay, so I wanted to make this video the other day and then never did. So here we are now. So if you guys are new, why hello. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. If you've been here before, why thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. Okay, so I have exciting news. We have a new yarn store, well, new craft store. It's really a craft store. In our town, which is crazy bananas, super amazingly awesome. Because we live in a little tiny town, and other than like before the craft store, I'd have to go to Rogers. Well, you know, one of the cities. Like, there's 3 different cities around us. One of us is there. So anyway, so I had to go to one of like the big cities around us in order to go to an actual yarn store. Other than that, we had Walmart. Their yarn aisle is my yarn puts their yarn to shame, which makes sense. It's kind of an issue. But anyway, it's not really an issue. I mean, it's a good problem to have too much yarn. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean. I don't even know what I'm telling you guys. Y'all know what I mean. So anyway, they have like a craft store. I have painting stuff. They have stuff for punch needle, which I was so excited about because I've been kind of on the punch needle kick. So they had like clay things for tie-dye. They have resin, which is really cool. All sorts of things. Chalk paint. Who don't love some chalk paint? So they have all kinds of really cool stuff. They have a wall of yarn. They didn't have everything yet because their shipments weren't in, but very soon they shall have their shipments in. So we went on opening day, and then, which was on Friday. Then on Monday, I had a doctor's appointment, and if y'all watched my crochet ramblings at all, then you know that it wasn't a real fantastic doctor's appointment. And so Derek took me to have a happy. So we came and got the kids, went and had a happy, went back to the craft store. So show you guys what I got. So far it's just one, it's like cabinet, like a bookshelf, built-in bookshelf, and it's just gonna be all yarn. Right now there's just some that had some little bitty bonbons that were cotton. They're super duper cute. Some yarns I've never heard of, some that were from like recycled fibers that might be good for a rug. They were very, very rough. Some were kind of different, but I was excited because I like to use the Bernat blanket yarn for my plushies. And I don't have a lot of color options. I have black, white, and yellow for bees. I have blue and red that was in the Happy Mail. And I have like the chenille, like pastel-y colors and things like that. So I was wanting some different colors. So yeah, we went to show y'all what I got. So the first time we went, I bought 4 skeins of yarn. The lady accidentally charged me for 5, which was just fine with me. That means I just have to go in, get another skein of yarn. I was like, can I just grab one? She's like, I can refund you, or you can grab another one. I was like, more yarn is always okay. So I grabbed another one. So the first time we went, I grabbed this right here. It's all everything. Well, no, it's not. The first trip was all this Elise yarn, soft and bright Elise Veluto. I don't know, and they don't have a color name, but it's 100 grams, 3.53 ounces, 74.3 yards. This is fancy unbrushed. Hang on, is that the color? Time out. Nope. They're both fancy unbrushed. It is 100% micro polyester. So anyway, super duper soft. I've had Elise before. I got it Happy Mail. It wasn't this thick yarn, but I know I've seen Elise yarn before. So anyway, I got this hot pink. I got a lighter pink. Here's where I messed up. So I started making things before I made this video. Hi, how are you? And so therefore I don't have all of the yarn, but that's okay. So I used this, and I got this light pink right here. Well, you can see the difference. Anyway, I got this light pink color also because I made the strawberry cow. So, yeah, I got the light pink and the darker pink. Used the chenille that I already have to make them look like strawberries, I hope. And then this green I got also at the yarn store. And that green is this one right here. It is so pretty. There we go. It's just this bright, beautiful green. Like, it's so lovely. So I got those for the strawberry cow. I got this one for like the bottoms of mushrooms was my first thought, and then I thought that like little teddy bear or something like that would be a lot of fun because it's just like a really light tan. There we go. So that was kind of my thought for this one. So either finish the bottom of mushrooms or a fun little bear. I kind of want to make a little mushroom boy, like the ones with the little bodies and then the head and the eyes and all that stuff. So perhaps, I'm not really sure, I just really wanted / needed a brown. I kind of wanted a darker brown than this, but this worked. So I got these. So it was this and then the light pink is what I got at first. And then, like I said, walked outside and realized that the math didn't math, because the whole time I'm like, that's a lot. I don't think I spent that much. And so anyway, I mean, it wasn't a lot, but I knew it was more than what I'd spent. And so anyway, so I went back in and was like, hi, can I just, grab one? And she was like, sure. So whenever we went back, I went back because I just walked outside, came right back in. This one right here was just, I almost purchased it while I was in there because it looked so pretty, but I went back and got this beautiful blue. That's exactly what it is. And I saw clouds with this one. So here is I have my craft fair tomorrow. That's like I said, why I wanted a bunch of this, most of the yarn, should I say, so that way I had different color options and things. But these are all of my FOs that I have for my craft fair. So one of those is this cloud. So I got this because I really wanted to make the cloud, but I wasn't sure if I was going to like the pattern. So I made this little dude out of the Premier chenille yarn, and I love him. He's so cute. And so I'm going to make some more of these because this didn't take any time at all. So I think tonight, before craft fair tomorrow, I might make a cloud or two. They take just a little bit, which the bigger yarn, probably less time. I don't know. Anyway, so that's what I got the first time for these. And then that pink, that pretty light pink, which I have maybe 2 yards of left. So that's what I started with. And then after my doctor's appointment, when we came to get the kids, went back, I got another of this pink because I've used almost the other, most of the other skeins. So technically the light pink and this color are in the different wet bag because I've been using that for the strawberry milk cows. I have 3 of those made. So I used almost the other one of this, and so I knew I needed one more. They didn't have that light pink, or would have got the light pink, but they had this one still. So I got this one the second time. I got another blue because after I made the cloud, I was like, oh, those are cute. And so yeah, we need some more clouds because we kind of have like sunshines and mushrooms and fun things like that. And so I feel like clouds make sense with all of that, and rainbows. So now I have 2 of these to make clouds with. And then I'm so excited about this one. Last but certainly not least, I got this. So this one is Lion Brand Quickie. And this is the color Fruity. So it's 74% acrylic, 22% wool, 4% other fibers, 3 ounces, 85 grams, 22 yards, and 20 meters. It's a 6 bulky. So, sure, if you've been here, you already know. If not, you probably noticed my hair. So I have seen a hat on Pinterest. They make like a slouchy kind of cool hippie hat, and then out of the top of, or like out of it, it makes it look like dreads. And so when you put the hat on, it looks like a dread hat. And yeah, so I got this because it's, let's see it, get a good spot here. There, it just looks like a dread already. And so it's all like twisted around it and everything. And so I just thought that, just find the end. I don't know where the end is. Anyway, but yeah, how perfect is that? So I thought that was perfect for a dread, like a dread hat. So I can make some and then put this on the hat also and have some like just extra colors and some fun stuff with the hat. They also had one that had really pretty blues in it, but I haven't ever made a dread hat, so I wanted to make sure I could do it. So because this one, they honestly, they have amazing prices. It wasn't any, I figured it was going to be very pricey just because of, like I said, our small town thing and all that stuff, but everything is very, very reasonable, especially as expensive as yarn is everywhere else. And then the fact that I don't have to drive an hour and a half away, that's pretty cool. So anyway, yeah, so those are my plans for the yarn and for the new yarn store. Maybe one of these days I'll ask to film, get the nerve up. I don't know. I'm just excited that we have a yarn store. A craft store, but a yarn store. That's just amazing. So got this one. I'm gonna put this over here so I can make some clouds. Something with this. I don't know what. This green and this pink, and they're all so pretty. So yes, so that's what I got at our new yarn store. I told them that they were probably going to be really good friends and I'd probably be in there just so they knew. They do classes and stuff, which is really, really cool too, but I feel like we're going to make really good friends and be there. I'm going to be there a lot. I don't know if the kids will probably go with me every time because they thought it was pretty dang cool too. So anyway, a mini yarn haul from our yarn store. So yay. Alright, so I thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderfully, wonderfully blessed day. Please stay safe, and I'll talk to you all very soon.